Hi Scorpios, this is your general energy reading for the week of August 24th through the 28th. I will be getting clarity on a situation that you'll be dealing with that week, and then afterwards I'll get some advice from your guides. To start off, the overall energy for this reading is the reverse Hierophant. So this is a situation where it's revolving around a lack of tradition, a lack of conformity, something that's alternative to what's traditional, especially in seeking guidance, higher education. For the recent past, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, the Page of Swords, and the Hermit. After deciding or not being able to connect with someone because of setbacks or delays to positive changes, causes you to seek out, continue to seek out new information, new direction, leading you to connect to someone for advice and guidance. For the recent past, you have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. After making a reckless decision to intentionally miss out on an opportunity to connect to this Empress because of a lack of interest, lack of desire, that's creating these setbacks to positive changes for you. But after intentionally missing out on an opportunity to connect, you're wanting to focus on escape, gaining freedom from what has a tight grip on you. Through new information, leading to stability. By not connecting to someone for advice and guidance, you might be this could be a particular person. You might be seeking support from community, family, loved ones. For the immediate outcome, you have the Tower, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Still not being able to find happiness, satisfaction because of missing out on an opportunity to connect to this connection. Because of avoidance, trying to delay positive change. You focus on trying to bring it into the crisis of a mind. It's going to be anxiety, stress, and happiness. Because of trying to gain freedom from seeking out new information, direction. And that leads to loss, separation from seeking support, advice, and guidance from this connection. I went ahead and pulled a few clarification cards to get a clearer picture of what's going on underneath for you. For the overall energy, the reverse Hierophant, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Page of Pentacles. So this could be about seeking to connect to some type of alternative spiritual source of guidance. Because of wanting to seek out positive news, After deciding you want to connect to a highly intuitive spiritual person because of a lack of options. Maybe even wanting to be one yourself. With the Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess, you might be developing your own skills. For the recent past, for the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So this delay and setbacks and positive changes you were trying to make because of no longer wanting to commit to a collaboration or go to an event or meeting. After deciding you want to bring it into a connection, a collaboration, because of no longer wanting to put any effort or focus into this collaboration. This can also indicate that maybe you have a lack of confidence that it will create positive change. For the Page of Swords, you have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Because you're not connecting to this person, this connection, you're seeking out new information, new direction, because of wanting to overcome feelings of sorrow. After deciding you want to overindulge in truth and connecting to truth tellers. For the Hermit, you have the Page of Wands, the Fool card, and the Four of Wands. You're connecting to someone for advice and guidance because of wanting to connect with someone for support, stability. After deciding to make a foolish mistake, to connect because of maybe this could be facing with setbacks of something you desire. So this could be like because of a lack of energy, pessimism, or maybe you just don't have anything better to do. For the immediate future, for the Ace of Wands, you have the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Hierophant. So this missed opportunity, intentionally missing opportunity to connect with someone because of a lack of interest and desire, because of lack of interest and desire into and connecting with some type of traditional source of guidance. This could be someone for higher education or some type of student mentorship. After deciding you no longer want to seek clarity through this connection, maybe open yourself up to other possibilities and options because of wanting to gain freedom from that connection, that situation, because of no longer wanting to put any effort into it, maybe a lack of confidence in it. For the Eight of Swords, you have the King of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Two of Swords. Because of that reckless decision not to not connect to this connection, you're focusing on like taking your power back, gaining freedom and escape. From seeking new information, new direction. For some of you, this might be causing some overwhelming fear and anxiety, but you're trying to gain freedom and escape from seeking new information by delaying making a decision to seek out information to overcome your sorrow. After deciding you want to gain freedom from this unhealthy connection, unhealthy situation, because it's creating obstacles or delays to your own self-mastery, your own success. at being able to see the truth. For the Ten of Cups, you have the Magician, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. This leads to stability. You might be seeking out support from loved ones or community or a certain environment you're in because of no longer wanting to commit to reuniting with this connection for support and stability after deciding you want to bring the end to your struggles or difficulties from this foolish mistake because of no longer wanting to connect to this magician, this high priestess. For the immediate outcome, for the Tower, you have the Two of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So you're not seeking out, you're not being able to find any happiness or satisfaction because of avoiding positive change, because of not wanting to connect to an authority figure, their collaboration, a meeting, an event, because of no longer wanting to seek stability through this connection, because of wanting to find a more supportive or more compatible connection. For the Nine of Swords, you have the Ace of Cups, the Tower, and the Five of Cups. So because of your not being able to find happiness or satisfaction, you're really focused on, again, trying to overcome crisis of the mind, anxiety, stress, unhappiness around letting go of the past, because of wanting to let go of the past, move on from seeking out new information after trying to avoid or delay releasing or gaining freedom from a toxic connection situation because of sadness. For the Three of Swords, you have the Ten of Wands, the Moon card, and the Queen of Swords. So that's leading to loss, separation, because of no longer wanting to connect with someone for honesty and truth. After deciding you no longer want to seek out revealing of hidden truths because of wanting to lift your burdens by no longer connecting to this person. Now let's see what your guides have to say. Any advice or guidance for the Scorpios watching? Action. Time to take action. It's time to do it now. Whatever you've been planning, or what you've wanted to do. The time is now. Don't hesitate. Take action. Face your fear and do it anyway. Of course, there are times when it's important to deliberate and think carefully about an action, but there are other times when you need to step up and just go for it. Now is the time. Listen from your heart. Look into fear's eyes with a calm and steely gaze and forge forward with certainty and power. Quicken your spirit by making decisions now. If you're looking for an affirmation, they give, I step into my glorious future with determination and power. And that is it for the Scorpio reading, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.